Have you ever wondered about the early life of one of the most influential figures in human history, Muhammad? His story starts in a place called Makkah, over 1,000 years ago. Muhammad's father, Abdullah, was the favorite son of Abdul Muttalib. When he was only 17, he was married to Amina, a high-born lady of Yathrib, a city in the north of Makkah. Unfortunately, Abdullah's life was cut short, passing away just 7 months after his marriage. Muhammad, the future apostle of God, was born after his father's demise. His birth took place in the house of his uncle, Abu Talib, in the Banu Hashim quarter of Makkah, on the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal, a date that corresponds to June 8, 570. The news of this auspicious birth was sent to his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib. He held the newborn in his arms and named him Muhammad. Inheritance played a significant role in Muhammad's life. His share in his father's estate was 1 maidservant, Ayman, 5 camels and 10 sheep. This inheritance is significant as it shows that prophets can inherit and bequeath property, a fact that would become a point of contention after Muhammad's death. In those times, it was customary for the Quraysh to send their children into the desert for their early years, where the climate was more salubrious than that of Makkah. This practice was also believed to protect the purity of their Arabic language away from the corrupted pidgin Arabic of Makkah. Muhammad too was sent into the desert, given to Halima, a woman from the tribe of Banu Asad, for nursing. He spent the first 4 years of his life in the desert with his wet nurse, before returning to his mother in Makkah when he was around 5 years old. To recap, Muhammad's life began in Makkah, born posthumously to his parents Abdullah and Amina. His early years were marked by the loss of his father, the inheritance he received, and his time spent in the desert with his wet nurse, Halima. These formative years laid the foundation for the great prophet he would become, shaping his character and life in ways that would influence millions of lives for centuries to come.